Okay, today's going to be the day where I tell you about me, my life.
Yoo-hoo!
I'll start off with this. I'm down where I go beachcombing. You see lots of my beachcombing videos down here. I'm on the other side of the causeway. I'm in British Columbia, Canada, in Delta, BC. Right now I'm in Tsawwassen at the Tsawwassen Ferry Terminal Causeway. This carving here, I was down here with my buddy Stu. I brought my chainsaw down and I was going to carve a wood spirit in here, but all in here it was all rotten. So it's just kind of like a sun face, you know what I mean? So it just goes to show you guys, not too many people know this is here because it's on the other side of where most people walk, but it just shows you guys, just do whatever you want to do what makes you happy. I don't even know if you can hear me because I got my headset in, and is this working? Is this thing working? So anyways, I just thought it was time for just me to do some talking, and for all my new subscribers out there, or my new upcoming subscribers, or I might lose some, but I just want them to kind of know my story, what got me into carving. So where do I start? I grew up as a troubled youth, you know, like always getting in trouble in school, always getting into fist fights, getting suspended from school. I had a terrible temper growing up, and I don't know, I had so many friends growing up. I grew up in the small town called Ladner, British Columbia, and it's where I live now actually. But just growing up, I was always getting into trouble. I could never be good in school, always getting into trouble in the class, and I don't know, I was a likable kid. I had lots of friends, but I kind of wasn't like all the other kids. Just, I don't know, I kind of did what I want, I guess you could say. But growing up and stuff like that, I ended up quitting school or getting expelled from school in grade 9. And then I went on to work, get a roofing job for like $3.25 an hour. And I did roofing for a lot of part of my life. As time went on, I started a roofing company, and it was very prosperous. You know, and within that time group, like from 10 years ago to childhood, like I said, I was kicked out of school and expelled from school and fist fighting. Yeah, okay, well, I was in and out of prison. Not for doing anything really bad, just for my temper and for drinking and fighting, fist fighting, I guess. I was never the toughest guys, but I was never the toughest one around, but I never kind of let people talk down to me or belittle me. Even when I was a teenager, I just didn't. So then my temper flared off and I'd get into a fight. And then once I started drinking, well, everybody when they're drunk think they're super. Well, my nickname's Gordo. I was super Gordo, so when I was drunk, oh yeah, in my mind, I was the toughest guy around. But I wasn't. I wasn't afraid. I'd win some, I'd lose some. It just wouldn't matter to me. But I don't want to make this video too long. So 10 years ago, with my roofing company, it was on a Sunday. I was just doing a job out in Kutzall. I fell off a roof. Okay, this is where the story begins for my art. I fell off of a roof. I fell 15 feet, and you guys, I'm telling you straight now, this is not a poor me video. There's never been a poor Jordy in my life. I've always been accountable for my own life. Okay, but I fell off a roof. I fell 15 feet. I landed on my head. I had to get rushed to the hospital from a helicopter to have emergency craniotomy surgery. Okay, this side of my head was collapsed in. My skull was collapsed in about a circle that big. My whole brain was bleeding. It's called a subdermal hematoma, okay? So they had emergency surgery on me. Lots of my family and friends the surgeon couldn't tell them if I was going to make it or not. He said, we'll see if Jordy's here tomorrow morning. So I guess I made it through the surgery, and well, I made it. Long story short, okay? I had 4 craniotomy surgeries in 3 years. When they replaced my skull piece, it got infected, okay? And they had to take it out. Then I had to have another surgery a year later. I had to have a plastic piece in. And then I had to have another surgery to take the plastic piece out. So maybe it was 3 surgeries in 3 years. I don't know. 1, 2, no, there was 4. There was 4. Anyways, I got it mixed up. But that's besides the point, okay? Through my recovery, I don't know if you know what Bell's palsy is. I couldn't talk. My face was frozen. My processor was damaged. My processor still is damaged, guys. So you'll see me talking on my videos, and all of a sudden I can't say what I want to say. And that's when I swear, because it pisses me off that I can't say what I want to say. And I'm sorry for the language, guys, and using God's name in vain, but it just comes out and I can't control it, and I'm sorry, and I try my best. I really do. But so after my injury, and I started recouping my thoughts again and stuff like that, and started getting I moved in with my stepdad. My mom died 2 years prior to my injury, okay? She lived with my stepdad. He's from Ireland, Belfast, Irish. My stepdad had the place that they helped build, okay? Without my mom there, she was gone. My mom was a great lady, people. She was the best mom anybody could ask for, and she died 2 years before my injury. So I don't know. But anyways, I got hurt, and I moved in with my stepdad because he had a 4-bedroom place to himself. So, and he helped me, and my friends could come. I moved back to Ladner, helped me, my friends could come and help me. And once I started regrouping all my thoughts and stuff again, and just kind of, getting back to somewhat Jordy, I started writing a book, because I felt I needed to let my friends know how I felt and what made me be strong enough to live through what I'm going through, what's making me strong enough. And so I wrote the book to let them know what's led up to the injury, what made me strong enough. I haven't really said this on my channel, guys, and this is more a personal thing, but so when I was recovering, I wrote this book, okay? It's called The Willpower to Live. Maybe you're looking at it backwards. I know I am. The Willpower to Live by Jordy Johnson. Because I didn't know when my time was going to be up, and I wanted people to know how I felt through my whole life growing up to this injury. Okay? So anyways, you can order that book online. No, I'm not a car salesman. If you want to learn the real story about me, you can read this book. It's a real simple read, guys. And it will show you what led up to the injury. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyways, instead of me just babbling about nothing, okay? Just Google The Willpower to Live. Lots of places will come up and you can read it. After writing that book, I needed to create. I just couldn't sit still. My mind, because my processor, you guys, your processor spins and stops and you come to a conclusion. Mine doesn't. Mine keeps spinning. And it doesn't stop because my processor's broken, guys. I have brain damage. And other people say in a nicer term, it's called a brain injury. So I needed to create. So I started painting, up till 4 in the morning, sitting there just painting. I couldn't give my paintings away. You know what I mean? There's a couple of my paintings that I'm happy with, but I did over 200 of them. I couldn't give them away. So then I said, I need to change. I need to be able to create better because I'm not creating the way I want to. Painting. I need to be able to make things three-dimensional. I couldn't figure that out with shading and stuff, painting. I tried, but it just would never work. The faces or whatever I did, or bears or panda bears, would always just look flat. So that's when I started carving. And my friends were like, some of my friends, Like, no, don't start carving, don't start carving. I'm like, yeah, I don't care what you guys say. I'm going to start carving. I need to. Something in my head is telling me I have to start carving. So guys, I started carving. And that's when I started creating the YouTube channel, because I spent thousands of hours watching videos on YouTube trying to find carving burs that go in the Dremel, and what's a good Dremel, and what's a good tool, and this and that. And I've wasted thousands of dollars, guys. And I said to myself, when I get somewhat good enough, I'm going to make a YouTube channel to help people find those little carving burs and stuff like that, because it's just a pain in the ass and it gets expensive. So if you guys go back on some of my first videos, it's just strictly about carving burs and carving tools. And the videos are boring as hell, but they explain what I'm using, because I'm trying to save people money that's beginning wood carving, okay? And then I guess what's it now, November 7th or whatever it is, 10th? I don't even know the date. But since last April, I had a video that went semi-viral. I swore like 20 times in that video, so I had no chance how it went semi-viral. I almost has 600,000 views now. So in my life, when I got a chance, I'm like, whoa, take the chance and roll with it. So I started making more and more and more and more videos. Then I got monetized. I don't know why, because I swore so much in that video, but I guess it's luck, guys, because I'm no gifted carver. I'm just like you guys. I have fun carving the wood spirits. They're the funnest thing for me to carve. You know, like, I don't want to just carve normal, like, looking animals, because then they have to look like real animals. You know what I mean? If you want to carve a bear, I think it needs to look like a real bear. Unless it's like one of those outside welcome bears that hold the welcome signs or whatever. Lots of carvers carve bears. Lots of carvers carve whatever they want. But I carve whatever I want too. And my favorite thing is wood spirits. And so, as the channel progresses, I just wanted to explain to you guys, like, I have an injury. I have a brain injury. And these videos help me as much as they can possibly help you. You know what I mean? Making these videos is an art expression for me too. And I want to thank everybody. I really do. Because life's not easy. You know, even if you got a broken leg, you still got to get over that hill to your comfort zone when you can come back down the hill. I'm still climbing that hill, guys. I'm almost at the top, and I'm almost ready. I am at the top. I am at the top of the mountain right now. And now I'm just walking down, looking around, enjoying the scenery, enjoying my life. You guys, if you haven't carved, try it. Don't be intimidated by anybody. Don't be intimidated by anybody's opinions. I've said it in other of my videos. Opinions are like assholes. Okay, they are. And all they're good for, is part of my language, is shit. I don't care about people's opinions. I don't. Besides my close friends, I do, and my family. And some of my YouTube subscribers here, like Liz and Rob, I ask your guys' opinions because it matters to me. Most opinions don't. I've been there, done that in my life, guys. I've traveled lots of roads. There isn't much that I haven't seen or done. I've rolled with the best. I've rolled with the worst. Now, my life, it's in neutral. I ignore all the drama, all the bullshit, and I carve. If somebody comes to me with drama, before my injury, I was a multitasker. I could do all this stuff. Now, if somebody comes to me with drama, unless I really care about that person, I'm like, don't give a shit. Move on. Take your drama somewhere else. Because this is damaged, guys. I can't process it like I used to process it. You know, guys, just start carving. If you've never carved before, try it. And on that, one more thing I want to say. If you're looking at a blank piece of paper and you got a pen in your hand, for me anyways, everything's my opinion here, guys. If you got a blank piece of paper in your hand, nothing's going to open up in your mind till you start drawing. Once you start drawing, that's when your mind's going to start working and things are going to open up. And sure, when you first start, if you've never drawn before and you've never carved before, it's going to suck. But the more you do, the more your brain's going to realize what you're doing, and it's going to help you get to where you want to go, if that makes any sense. You guys, Keep sending the pictures of the wood spirits. Keep sending any carvings you do. I will put them on the World's Wood Carvers videos. I don't care, because that's what this channel is about. It's about helping each other, getting your art out there, guys. Use social media. Put your pictures on your Facebook. Find groups for your towns. Put your pictures on groups for your towns. Your friends will see them. If your friends are true, good-hearted people, they will support you. Even if they think your pieces suck, they'll still support you. I have the best support in the world. I have the best friends in the world, because all the friends that weren't the best brought drama. I told them to go. They're still my friends, but I don't talk to them anymore. You guys, use social media. And like I said, and I repeat, and I repeat, and I repeat, who gives a fuck what anybody thinks, man? Do it for yourself. If I gave a fuck what anybody thought, do you think this half-sun face guy with this huge nose would be on this log? No, I don't. But I bet you people that see it, it's a surprise for them, and they really enjoy it. You guys can see, you even got the J. Sign your goddamn pieces, people. I better stop swearing in this video. I better stop talking, guys. But art has helped save my life. Carving, art, any type of art. Try it, guys. If you're going through depression, if you're going through an injury and you can't leave the house, if you're going through anything, find art, guys. I'm telling you, I promise you, it will help you. Because when you're doing that art, you forget about your injury. Do you know what I mean? You forget it's there. You got a bad shoulder, you forget you got pain in your shoulder. You got a leg that's been amputated. You forget that your leg's not there because you're focusing on the art. All your thoughts are is you want to get better and you're trying to make it the best you can. Okay, guys, I'll shut up now. That's enough talking. So any of my new subs, thank you, guys. Thank you. I could put this in my playlist now. Spitting. I could put this in my playlist now. So if anybody asks me about my injury, I can say, go to my playlist. It will be a playlist about me. Thanks, guys. I gotta go beachcombing a bit. Gotta go back to work. Gotta get back there. Okay, Mr. Big Nose. We'll see you again. See you again, Big Nose. Yeah. Also, guys, I forgot to say when I was sitting there filming and talking that I'm going to be sharing some pictures of my injury, just so you guys can see how severe it actually was, and actually how art's really helped save me. You know, so like if you got kids or something like that, or you can't really handle, there's going to be some pretty graphic pictures. So just beware here, guys. You might not want to watch these pictures here. Like my brains aren't hanging out or anything like that, but you know, you can see my scars and stitches and all that stuff. So you might not want to watch here. I'm not going to do any talking after the pictures. That will be the end of the video. Okay, so I just crossed the road. I'm back on the normal side where I usually go beachcombing. I usually don't do this area here because this is where all the people come and have their fires and their dogs are running around pissing on the driftwood. It's getting pretty scarce around here, you can see. But it's fall time, so I'm just waiting for the storms to come in so it can bring some whole new driftwood in. I'll be out here in the storm. When the storm is happening, I will be out here. That, my friends, right there is a piece of cottonwood bark. I got the eye, guys. I got the eye. Cottonwood bark, an old rusty piece, but it's a piece. I got too much of it now. Oh man, that stuff that I got in Agassiz last week, man, that is sure nice bark, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk around. Go for a walk. There's my car up there. Whatever. It's good to be out here. Yeah, there's not much here. I might go up to my other spot there. I gotta pull around and whatever. So whatever. Okay, bye. Look, guys, it's a cottonwood bark tree. This bark's way too thin though. But it shows you I never come down this side. This tree's probably sitting here for a good few months. But yeah, this stuff's way too small. stinks too. Whew. Hey guys, I forgot to mention, sorry, I'm still living my life with like a 3-inch round hole in my head. So that's why you always see me wear a hat, because like the skull's missing. This plastic piece I put inside my hat. So let me show you. This is just a dirty carving hat, but I put that plastic piece there, so then that covers the hole in my head. You guys will see what I mean in the pictures. And this is going to be the very last video I do talking about my injury, because I know it gets old, guys. And but I want to, like I said before, and I repeat myself, I want to be able to put this in my playlist. So if anybody asks me what happened to me, they can, I can just send them to my playlist. And it's, oh, look at that old burnt cedar. It's pretty scarce down here for driftwood, guys. Pretty damn scarce. Keep carving. Keep carving. Free wood is the best wood. Cedar. 100% cedar. Cedar, old cedar. Shitty cedar. Twisty old rotten tree stump kind of tree thing. It's gross and just total punky wood. I think it may be cottonwood. Crap wood, guys. Crap wood. Cedar, 100% cedar. This thing has no bark on it, but I tell you how I know it's cedar, because you guys can tell cedar's soft wood, guys, how everything's rounded from like floating around the ocean in the sand. See how that end's rounded? Where compared to a hardwood, it wouldn't be rounded. Well, it would be, but not like this. Cedar, 100% cedar. Cedar, 100% cedar. Old cedar. Tree stump, big tree stump. Pretty scarce around these necks of the woods. What's this big tree? What's this big tree? I don't know, hemlock or something? What kind of bark is that, guys? What kind of tree is this? Come on, pros, let me know. It's a long sucker anyways. I always tell myself don't climb up these rocks, but I always need to. I need to get to the top. See up here all that old brown wood? That's where you'll find the real dry stuff. It's been lying there forever. Find some cottonwood bark in that pile there. Yeah, so there's the road there. I don't know. I'll just walk down there. There's some up there I can go look through, but I'm not going to be climbing on these rocks today. That's for sure. Safety, guys. Safety first. Let's see if we can find a piece of cottonwood bark. See, if you look at this old crusty stuff, this is the dry stuff. Well, in summertime, the outside's a bit moist now. But just because it looks like crap right now, doesn't mean it looks like crap once you carve into it. You know what they say, sometimes the beauty's deep inside. I don't know. I'm not leaving until I find one piece of cottonwood bark. I just need to find it. I don't care, I'll throw it back, but there's this old twisty piece of wood. Big old burnt thing there. Come on, bark. Where are you? Work. Gotta go back to work. I know I'm gonna find a piece. I just need to find it. Or something. I don't need anything else. I don't even need any more bark. I got so much at home. You know what, actually, that's where I usually park right here. There's a parking spot there and I cross the street. And that's where I usually go beachcombing there. It's more private, not too many people go down there. So since I'm down here, you know, it's a healthy walk anyways, guys, getting out of the house, doing this kind of thing. It's not a bad day. It's a little bit chilly out, but nothing like Winnipeg, Canada. Hey Rich, if you're watching this. Okay, I'm just gonna go up to down there where I normally go. Actually, I can't. I gotta go back to my truck. I realized I just left the keys in it way down there and I didn't lock it. So you guys, here comes the pictures for my injury, and you'll see a picture of my skull. I have that 100% replica at home, and you can see how big the hole is in my head that I have to live with every day. Again, guys, it's not poor me, poor me. It's just, it is what it is, right? Ha-ha! Cottonwood bark, found it! Fly, cottonwood bark, fly! Sail away! Found some sandals. Who needs some sandals? And another piece of cottonwood bark, fly away! You know, guys, I thought about the pictures, posting the pictures, but I thought it wasn't a good idea because those things are in the past. That part of my life is gone. This is my actual replica skull, and that's how big the hole is in my head. I got to live with it all day, every day, guys. We all have our own things we have to live with. Get through it. Use art, guys. Find it. What? It's just a friendly reminder to let my neighbors know they better put the Christmas lights up. First again, don't be a Christmas light hater.